After Senate Republicans drop yet another attempt to replace the Affordable Care Act, President Trump invites them all to the White House to discuss their issues over lunch.
I've been saying for a long time, let Obamacare fail.
That was President Trump yesterday after the GOP failed to even start debate on the bill. Today, he changed course, telling lawmakers they shouldn't be leaving Washington for their August recess without passing something. He says they should even make good on 7 years of promises to repeal and replace Obamacare.
People are hurting. Inaction is not an option. And frankly, I don't think we should leave town unless we have a health insurance plan, unless we can give our people great health care.
An effort to repeal Obamacare without a replacement does not have enough votes to pass. In fact, in the last 30 minutes, the Congressional Budget Office said that plan would have left 17 million more people uninsured next year had it gone through. Wisconsin's Ron Johnson, who was part of the Republican revolt that doomed the health care bill, was at that lunch today. He spoke with political reporter Theo Keith a few minutes ago. Theo joins us now. Theo, what did the senator have to say?
Ted, Johnson also does not want the Senate to leave D.C. without passing a health care bill. He says what he does not want is to repeal Obamacare without replacing it. Senator Ron Johnson was one of dozens of Republicans who met with President Trump at lunch. Afterward, he told Fox 6 the meeting of a divided GOP was productive.
I've never thrown in the towel. I will not throw in the towel. Sounds like other people were saying we were facing defeat. So, I'm hoping that this meeting at the White House snatched victory out of the jaws of defeat.
Johnson softened his criticism of Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, but still would not say if he had faith in the leader. Instead, Johnson said he didn't envy McConnell's job. Johnson played a role in the GOP health care bill's demise because he never said he'd vote for it. He says he wants to develop a new bill that he can vote for this summer.
I don't think we should be going home on any kind of August break until we've accomplished that goal, where we have repealed as much of Obamacare as we possibly can through the processes we have and replace it with something that puts us in a better place tomorrow.
Those watching from Wisconsin do not see Wednesday as a turning point.
Persuading legislators to vote for something usually takes a little bit longer than a lunch.
Marquette's Phil Rocco, who studies health policy, says that getting conservatives like Johnson to agree with moderates will remain a challenge.
While it's probably clear that Republicans know that it's a good thing to pass something, the idea that there's really a possibility of convergence on what that's going to be is pretty unlikely at this point.
Also talked with a Mequon-based agent who sells insurance through Obamacare today, John Rouser, who met with Vice President Mike Pence when he was in Milwaukee last month. And Rouser blistered the GOP's approach to the bill, but he said doing nothing won't work either because he predicts that 2018 rates in the individual market, which have already been filed by insurance companies and are under seal until October, will not be pretty, his words. Live in the newsroom, Theo Keith, Fox 6 News.
We are far from hearing the last of it.
Right.
Theo, thank you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has granted